All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the only show where breaking news gets broken properly and nonsense gets a reality check with extra sarcasm on top. I'm your host, Munib Hamid, and this is the Almost Serious Show, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the show where facts are hot, jokes are sharper than our load-shedding schedules, and logic, well, logic is currently stuck in Karachi traffic and we are unable to locate it. Tonight things get even wilder. Billionaires panic in New York and Islamabad. Rupees 3,600 billion gets saved while IPPs collects idle electricity payments. Rupees 9 billion CCTV cameras fail in Quetta, and Afghan dons prove Pakistan's generosity has a very funny return on investment. So grab your chai, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about the elite panic. Billionaires from New York to Islamabad. All right. You ever notice how Pakistan's elite panic when FIA asks for tax records? Suddenly, every billionaire becomes a freelancer, a consultant, or importer of wives. Well, in New York, their rich cousin just had a meltdown too. 26 billionaires threw $22 million at stopping one socialist guy, Zohran Mamdani, from becoming a mayor. Why? Because he said the most horrifying sentence in capitalist history. Billionaires shouldn't exist. Wow. Michael Bloomberg dropped $8 million. Bill Ackman added $1.7 million. Basically a panic sale on democracy. Guess what? Zohran still won and is the New York's first Muslim mayor. And in his victory speech, he looked straight at Donald Trump, who had threatened to cut city funds, and said, "So Donald Trump, since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up."
So Donald Trump, since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up.
Wow. That's roasting the superpower president. That's not a speech, that's a mic drop in surround sound. Wow. Meanwhile, in Pakistan, FIA says, so we're just verifying your tax record, and the elite reply, turn the Wi-Fi off. In New York, billionaires are terrified of socialism. In Pakistan, they're terrified of documentation. Different worlds, same fear, accountability. So Pakistan's top 1% is rich, are dodging rupees 1,200 billion in taxes. Breaking news. The FBI just confirmed what every chai dhaba already knew. Pakistan's top 1% rich are dodging rupees 1,200 billion in taxes. That's right. The same elite who post pictures with support Pakistan hashtags out there, here supporting only their offshore accounts. FBR says even by 2028, we cannot eliminate rupees 1,700 billion in evasion. Basically, that means the rich have more hiding spots than our politicians and have cousins in government jobs. Oh. And Shiza Fatma Khwaja added that our $4 billion economy is undocumented, which is polite code for nobody's paying. Everybody's pretending. We're out here paying taxes on every biscuit, every cigarette, every pamper that a baby wears. Even the pads that the women are using. This Mahnoor, an activist, I call her, just filed a case on the, honor pads. And Pakistan is charging 40% tax on that. And that is the basic women right. And they are charging 40% taxes on the basic women needs in Pakistan. And a shout out to Mahnoor, who's doing a wonderful job. And I hope she wins this case. And the taxes are, eliminated from these honor pads. And since we're talking about the elites out here, they're building mansions on loopholes. If tax collection was a group project, the Awam's doing all the work while the rich get the grade. At this point, Pakistan doesn't need new taxes. It needs a search party for the old ones. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, the government has saved rupees 3,600 billion. Big news. The government just announced it saved rupees 3,600 billion by finally cancelling and reviewing those ancient independent power producer IPP contracts. The same ones that made us pay for electricity we never even got. For 20 years, we were basically tipping power plants for doing absolutely nothing. So, thank you for not producing light. Here's your bonus. Those IPPs were like that one cousin who borrows your car, never returns it, and still asks for petrol money, while he still has the car for over 2 months. So the government says these shady deals were costing us rupees 3.6 trillion a year in inflated tariffs and idle plants, bro. Even my phone on low battery works harder than these IPPs. Now that they've been scrapped, the question is who signed these deals in the first place? Because the real load shedding was in accountability, not electricity. The industrial sector wants justice and honesty. Same, because for decades we were paying for darkness. Welcome to Pakistan, where the power plants rest and the people pay to stay in the dark. Wow. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. So we were just basically paying money so that we could stay in the dark with no electricity for 20 years. Wow. Wow. Zillennials in China. Wives can no longer claim their husband's property after divorce. Wow, that's some news. So here's some straight news from China's new divorce law. So apparently now wives can no longer automatically claim property after divorce, even if the house was in both name. Why? Because if the husband's family paid for it and there's no written agreement, the court can say, sorry, madam, emotional investment doesn't count as a down payment. Wow, this is something great. Imagine thinking this is our home and the judge saying, actually, it's your in-laws' Airbnb and you were just living here. It's a brutal reminder, love might be blind, but law is not. Before signing papers or buying a house, make sure you know who actually owns it, because ours only counts if it's in writing. So Pakistani aunties, take notes. Duas don't hold up in court, documents do. At the end of the day, financial independence isn't unromantic. It's self-respect with a legal stamp. So that's something good, right? What do you think about this Chinese divorce laws now? I think it's going to reduce divorces now. So let's move on to Quetta, rupees 9 billion. Wow, Quetta still isn't safe. Quetta just pulled off the most expensive game of hide and seek in history. Rupees 9 billion spent on a smart security system, and the only thing it's good at hiding, it's accountability, its own accountability. The city's Safe Quetta project was supposed to protect lives. Instead, it's protecting contracts, commissions, and, well, cousins. They didn't build a surveillance system. They built a money laundering machine with Wi-Fi. The Balochistan Public Accounts Committee called it gross negligence. No, sir. This isn't negligence. This is organized incompetence, gift wrapped in taxpayer money. You'd think after rupees 9 billion, the cameras could at least pretend to work, but no. You know, even the street dogs in Quetta have better night vision than the system. Children are being abducted while the government's billion-rupee CCTV project is buffering like a bad YouTube video, where ads keep popping up. Only in Pakistan, where the thieves get HD footage of your money, but the public gets pixelated promises. Rupees 9 billion gone, zero safety achieved. Welcome to digital Pakistan, where corruption is always in focus and justice is permanently and completely out of frame. The net is so bad in Pakistan, I can't download an MB file. And the government says we're building a digital Pakistan. Maybe in papers. Well, Afghan dons in Pakistan. So an Afghan national gets deported from Pakistan and sits down with an Indian YouTuber in Kabul to spill the tea about his don life in Pakistan. Just listen to this video.
पाकिस्तान में हमारे से बड़ा डॉन नहीं था। हाँ, उधर जो यूरिन का काम मैं करता था। चर्च पाउडर।
पाउडर का डिलीवरी।
पिस्तौल, कलेशिंकोव और चीजों का काम करता था।
So bro straight up says there was no bigger don in Pakistan than us. He even compares himself to Sanjay Dutt. Yeah. You know, hash, powder, pistols, name it. He ran it. And the kicker, he says it like he's proud. Like these were career achievements. So here's the reality. Pakistan gives Afghan nationals everything, homes, schools, hospitals, business opportunities, and still they manage to turn our generosity into, well, Netflix-level crime series. And the kicker, the same networks that handling pistols and drugs is also targeting our youth. So yeah, while you were busy taking tuition in Pakistan schools, your alumni association was busy teaching our kids the fine art of street business. Audience, take notes. Next time you give a house, make sure it comes with a do not become a don clause. Otherwise, you're just running a free startup incubator for pistols and hash. And these Afghans been living here for 40 years. We don't blame all of them. They're not all dirty. They're not all the black sheeps, but there are certain black sheeps. And we need to take care of them. After all, I think Afghans are our brothers and sisters. We need to take care of them. Even the ones that are in Pakistan, we need to protect them. We need to take care of them. What we need to legalize something. We need to make something, a plan, a feasible plan in which we could, utilize them and keeping the human rights intact. These people, if they return back, of course, the Taliban is going to slaughter them. They hate the Taliban as much as we do, and they are facing the same terror in Afghanistan that we are facing in Pakistan. I think we have a common enemy, and it is Taliban. And the youth of Afghanistan and the youth of Pakistan need to unite and take the war to Taliban and eliminate Taliban from Afghanistan and from Pakistan. And we need to establish a very pro-public elected government. And that is basically working on the right and actual principles of Islam. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all for tonight. We've seen the elite dodge rupees 1,200 billion in taxes, the industrial sector finally asking for justice, Chinese divorce laws, teaching us legal clarity, emotional assumptions in Afghan nationals exploiting Pakistan's generosity while targeting our youth. Reality here doesn't just bite, it bites with interest, but at least we can laugh at it. So before files, its own defamation cases against us, next episode, who knows, maybe another billionaire meltdown, maybe another CCTV buffering like a Netflix episode stuck on 144 pixels, or maybe our politicians finally inventing something that actually works. I'm Munib Hamid signing off from the Almost Serious show. Stay smart, stay sarcastic, and as always, stay almost serious. See you tomorrow, same time, same chaos. Have a good night, everyone.